So,
Nigga,
why
this
is
is
not?
school, nigga. Oh, this nigga,
Yeah.
what's the problem? Why they can't
Yeah.
consider that a rivalry? That ain't got nothing to do with him though. That's the program. That's the program.
I wouldn't say all loud, but why you gotta be all that? Bro? I think I'm gonna lose again. So what I'm gonna be if I lose? Why I gotta be bullshit? Why niggas can't never have a good game with y'all niggas?
Where titles are won, legends are made, and
LSU not ass though.
Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Man, yeah, like this nigga ain't taking a couple ACC championships out your pocket.
Oh, hold on.
Shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I mean, that ain't his fault.
College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the middle.
He won his championship then.
And Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. The ball squirts through the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Good thing about this Martin, he got his own game going on, so he can't do no scouting.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The boat's shaking underneath us, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna send it now.
They'll break up this drive with the pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They are out to send out the message in this rivalry game, Jesse. And the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot more, David. It just feels different in games like this.
It just means more because these guys don't like each other, and you love making those big hits and big moments that they replay throughout the whole next year.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game settled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? We're going to get a lot of answers to that.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially in these third down situations.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. LSU quick to the line. Give to the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's not ready for a first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? The rich legacy of that at LSU reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was part of that legacy reason the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game. And that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the commitment.
A solid lick up there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other, man. You can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have been rematched for a national championship before. These two teams are balls.
And this is a game, too, David. Everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of days.
They get him on the ground. He picked up around 4 yards. The ball spotted at the 10. Going to work on 2nd down. Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it inside the 10. Picks up a yard.
Nah. You should have took off with that nigga. Don't scramble with him no more.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to stand up. Big 3rd down in the red zone. It's a draw. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang.
About to kick it off after punching it in for a touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out.
Turn your ass around.
Makes a move. Dynamic.
I know, but I'm
turns in that one, puts the offense in business. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and win it. Going for a big play right off the bat. Connection to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys are playing so well, they're throwing the NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick of the wide receiver position.
And a lot of thrillers in the history of this series, but last year wasn't one as tied easily.
It was a beatdown, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse, had a year to think on that.
It sure did, and that Crimson Tide blowout was big on the recruiting trail, too. These were
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored the first game. He's off to a great start. This one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they did tack on the extra point. All time, I'm just about set to kick it away. You call for the fair catch here.
Hold on, what's wrong with that? No. Stay ass on the ground.
LSU will die in the playbook here on offense. That's a very productive drive last
We got
time,
more
wound
pressing
up
matters
with a
to the team.
touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well.
No, I'm
Nice
talking about this
balance
nigga
on
coach.
that last one.
Shit, I forgot you were sharing your screen. I'm like, damn, ain't
I don't
nobody.
expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace.
He
Keep
was
Nah,
already sharing
I was
shit.
already sharing it.
After the
So when I was playing,
incompletion, it's second and 10 from their
Yeah.
own
Shit, I'm
25.
sharing my screen. I'm playing my game. Hey, you ain't got
They'll
to.
run it on the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the count. You're looking to attack. All of a sudden, two guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really
I ain't play a
quickly.
game.
Keep
Shit,
you off
we
balance.
ain't ball
Really
then.
keeps you
We
on
ain't
track.
ball.
Y'all
We ain't
niggas
ride.
hilarious.
Third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The snap sets up the throw. They're setting up the screen. And they ran him up, but not before. He gets enough on the catch for the first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed
Why is
screen.
this
The
nigga in
line
the
got out on
game?
time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling the pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
He's gonna get out of here.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to go option. They're trying to put that defensive end in line, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed it right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
They got this thing up and running fast. Back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Hand off from the shotgun. Now, going on there.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very dangerous. The defense did a good job getting him down there, but they got to do a great job getting tackles. This is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys guys that when I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and that brings the quarter to a close. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw.
Yeah.
He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays. They know where the zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They make the stop on the sweet rolling catch. It's plenty to give them a first down.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him in, and picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16.
It's going to be important.
Oh my God, he overthrew the
This guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Damn, he overthrew that motherfucker. It was right
Halfway
there.
there on first down, it's second and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. The give on the inside. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll go to the air. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, wow.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that as this guy's got the ball in his hands. He shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First down for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. That was run game is easy. And then you got to pass the football a little more. But sometimes you got to keep him honest and chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. He's looking to throw. Working down left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get on the ground, get the tackle for him.
He fires one deep over the middle. And he's got it at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown time!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacked on the extra point. And
That's how I stay healthy.
as he sets to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Myers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes he just has to take it easy. He stopped at 14. The Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. These two defenses have had their spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring,
I wish I had more senior linebackers, like older linebackers.
in some way, shape, or form.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Wish the one at linebacker. That better not be a face mask. Oh, what, the one at linebacker?
Holding penalties, the ultimate.
Yeah, the freshmen, like, yeah, on defense, be kind of like 50-50. Like, you can, oh, wow.
He got Option King on Silver, I think, or some shit like that.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to hit their defense. Wants to throw on second down. Coming out of it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously, don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in the stretch.
Better find the influx. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wide.
Good job, boy. I'm glad the safety. Yeah, the safety eyes up. Most safety niggas just stay there at their bitch ass in one spot.
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got great speed. And
oh, wow.
able to smack him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball.
Halfway there on first down and second and 5. Running behind that left side. And he's tripped up.
This nigga probably ate some raw meat from Wendy's.
If you're going to play Bama tough,
That nigga at the emergency room, they gave this nigga a raw ass piece of chicken.
I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet.
He bit into it and then like he cut it open and seen that it was raw inside.
They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Really nice stop there for this senior lead.
Nigga, I don't fucking know.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Second down here, and maybe they got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute
That nigga roll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Same cracker.
I think it's funny you can remember this shit.
I was finna say, first of all, nah, cause he wasn't even supposed to get off that shit to begin with. So I'm glad they tripped his ass up, cause that was some bullshit. You would've brought that tackle.
And the defense
Yo.
no pickup at all on that play.
Really good job of the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out, you see it, keep outside leverage, go make a tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Now facing a third and long. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Yeah, fraud.
On third and long, he's going to have
I still don't know how to make that shit start popping up on my screen.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. Bringing the heat.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of the speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very serious.
Holds it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They're bringing heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He'll set up to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Ay.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He'll just keep slinging it.
That might be the case.
He's right on target.
Huh? Oh. Oh, the quarterback.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. Go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that thing. A lot of times, I'm in great positions, sitting there to make the play. But there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
I'll put it back on the same type of time.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is
it probably was, but I can't see it anyway from the fucking
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Caught. On the ball is the 30. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. It's a first down. They'll stop the pocket, reset the chain. Offense up tempo.
Nigga.
Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket.
Bet you overthrew that shit.
He will wisely throw to the kid playing the two.
Come on,
in this situation, you know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds.
Man, both of our quarterbacks suck,
man. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Running back goes in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. In the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. They bring him down, and a great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be
he was a freshman last year. He redshirted.
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Yeah.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw. Oh, he wants to fire downfield. Puts it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I just believe it is. By this offense late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish with some passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
First half, time now join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He's going to bring it out and deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in rhythm. That was obviously the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, football.
I mean, I don't know how to give him football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second.
Pretty good job of running to get through there to the 32.
It's a really good job.
It was good in the first quarter or two. Yeah.
They'll ride the running back and leave it. Just sort of a relentless run.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, man, it wasn't much Tyler could do after that point. The pick shit was hilarious. Tyler was just out there just launching them bitches.
They'll go to the correct snap.
It's the deep ball. That nigga can't complete shit.
And it just agrees. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let
supposed to call it 7, but that shit was hilarious.
And then you see the running back Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Supposed to do a lot. Oh, wow.
some of the short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Solid pickup for 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
I missed. I held that bitch too long.
He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback here.
Catch in the middle, it's Pryor.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Bunch formation for these receivers. On the run, it's Savage. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup, and they first down.
All right, you better all pitching it back.
I thought that's what he was finna
We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together.
That's what I was just finna run to up. You was finna try to pitch it back to.
How do we give them something?
But I see you ain't impressive.
A tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side.
I was finna
Head to the goal line, and he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight.
I thought you were going, Chelsea.
Don't panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Ate that. That boy ate that little hit. You tuning in on the sideline.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is
About to lose,
ramp up a little bit on offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And I think
That ain't no real, ain't no big guy.
Good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You
My
go
quarterback,
down
by the
score,
way.
all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's running in the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on it.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting a man on the ground.
Why you possess a sketch tape?
Nah, I just try to get the first. And I ain't want everybody to get.
Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it.
Oh, wow. He made it out of there.
Nice job.
Second time they have
That boy got some bullshit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive.
I would have tried some crazy shit like that.
Every single play.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Getting some heat. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides to take off the scramble and just couldn't get to the 1st down. You can tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But usually when you take off, you better know you're going to get close to that 1st down marker and get it.
Afterburner's coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This quarterback is such a weapon on these design QB runs. He's not trying to just go get first downs. This guy's a threat taking the distance, and man, he did it right there.
And the point after is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Going for the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, still blitz it.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and
Hey,
going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch
every
pass
time I
that
try
can
to look at
happen.
the
Those guys
natural
go in
receiver,
motion, man.
all
You
they
got to
ask
understand,
is
safety's got to
every
see
last
that,
one.
start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for
For
that.
my receivers, all
Well, in
of
the
them
first
red.
half, this offense was up and
Don't
down the
nobody
field. It
stand
seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front
Oh
doing
my
their
God,
job.
where you
Opening
going? I
holes, the
put you in
backs
coverage,
making
you
plays.
left the
Everything
nigga,
on the
bro.
ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
That's it.
He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was ready for that one.
Boy.
Great job on defense. They did their film study.
Well, I
Third
tell
down,
you.
they're trying to dial up the screen, see if they can get these pass rushers way up the field, but no can do. They get a tackle for loss on the play, now setting up 4th.
On his way back from the 20.
Man.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stuffed almost in his back.
This nigga can't throw any fucking way, so that shit don't matter. But, I mean, I knew it was going to happen going into the game, though.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
I ain't get the first, nigga.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And it is a good idea to game tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did.
It's a play in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats?
Got a lot of running room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
Yeah, I want to say he was
Out of the gun, they give it back.
Yeah,
And he's able to find a little bit of running room
Niggas
before they get
can't
him down.
He's showing a little bit of everything today. He's showing he's a really good back, and the line's going to take some
Nah, this nigga here just
right
ain't
at
tackling.
99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, it's going to get a few more touches. Break that century mark. When you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
See, look, you made your way to the other side of the 50.
They go to the ground. They bring him down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it.
You know what's crazy? I was shifting my defense and I tried to click on somebody. They made me click on a nigga. I was trying to run with the option pass.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're going to go in the air on 3rd and short. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense. The offense has the whole playbook open to him on 3rd and short. They tried to slip in the screen. Did not fool the defense at all. Nice stop by the defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Damn! Why he hit my boy like that?
And he cruises his way to the house.
Shit, I pissed the pass so I can have the extra blocker. That's
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that drive.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone, but not work out as he stopped at the 13.
get out of bounds.
Offense getting set for 1st down.
I probably should have tried it again because that wasn't up top of shit this whole game for me.
And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
It's going to be tough for this defense containing this guy because he's got
damn.
sense to get outside.
Well, how much that thing?
Bro, he keeps missing this easy shit. It's not my fault.
Able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
It's 1st down, and they're on 23-yard line.
Athlete, I think. He wasn't even no quarterback, but no, he was a scrambler, but still, regardless.
Going for the big play. And the ball is caught.
Wow. This nigga even know he caught that shit.
And they got looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play can really flip the script.
Why did he stop running?
Just outside the 30.
Did you see that
Looking
shit?
to move it through the air. He'll put
Look,
it down.
he stopped running.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
No, he was supposed
important
to
at
keep
that
going
position
in, but
to
he
be
stopped
able to
running. I
good
should
off
have
schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. When things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking left. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot
Nigga,
tell a
you
drive
is up.
where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver.
Man,
So
I
great
hate
job by the
niggas.
quarterback using
Nigga,
his
you up
eyes,
21
not
zips
staring
on
down
this
his
game.
guy, and then throwing him open.
Well, stop throwing the picks, nigga.
With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and
I was
closer.
gonna say, please make that throw at least. God
Now the
damn.
offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Nigga, he was surrounded by 3 people.
He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Last boy.
If they can get it in here, we could have
I saw
a
you sitting on
thrilling
the-
end to this game. It is 3rd and goal.
I ain't give a fuck. Oh,
Makes the
okay.
grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball.
Wow, what? What he said?
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Got that motherfucker.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He's brought down at the 16.
Oh, I thought he did it again to you. What? Bro, he keep up top of that boy.
Here comes that.
And I saw you running to him, but I was just like, man, he finna up top some shit again. Fuck.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Man.
The clock is on their side. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively,
I mean, he probably, I threw it behind him anyway,
so
so
out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can, so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And that is your job.
That boy
has to protect their
quarterback. That boy would have been open too. Why he took so long to run his route?
You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
This
he
offense
did,
is already
but regardless, bro, my fucking running back stutter step when
again?
he's supposed to be running an angle route for no reason.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Hit the afterburners, kid. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
You know, you always talk about
you talking about him, Sosa?
gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there.
Oh my God!
The reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players?
And he fumbled out of bounds. Man. It's too late.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone.
It's some ball. He had 2, nigga.
From the gun, he leaves it with the bat. Headed to the end zone.
Bitch, come on. Come on.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to
Come
get a
on.
stop. And if that's
Nigga, boy, your nigga feet was in the air.
They're running the football.
They playing plies in the stadium right
What
now.
happened, Sosa?
Situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
I think that's some bullshit because he air trucked already, so he shouldn't even. But you know what? Whatever. Nah, though he was.
You got respect for that boy.
He just got done air trucking, bro. Come on, bro.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative. They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
In the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And close the deal with a
They're just stretch that shit out, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Meyer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
I'm making the tackle.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
I ain't gonna win the game.
Sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket.
This nigga can't throw, bro.
Throw it away and live to play another day.
After that
Oh
last
my
incompletion,
God.
here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
I knew this shit was gonna be crazy, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad.
He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, picked off. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Looking to go up top on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his play.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too. And
he backed up. That's why I pissed it.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
I'll press R2, and every time I press L2 to like stop and straight,
try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Shit.
They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting the onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Save the points. Boy,
to the air on first
that
down.
out route on my second drive, bro, oh my God. I'm like, ain't
and
no
the pass
fucking
will
way
be
you missed
incomplete,
that.
looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're
even
able to put forth a performance like that.
And I'm not holding that this long.
Unbelievable effort here by the Wayne team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple.
This nigga cannot throw, bro. Damn, how does go end up like that, Kobe? No fucking way, bro. I was in front of you, bro. Dude, I should have put my other receiver in that slot because he was monster shit all day. So I don't give a fuck how fast he is, nigga. I was in front of you. game over, man.
Oh, Tay, what you had said?
Nah, I said, how the fuck the score end up like that? The score was the score was like 20. What is this? 29-30 something. I looked at it. 29-30.
No, the fuck it was not.
That's the last thing I remember seeing. That's why I said that.
That nigga was down 21-14 going into the half. Nah, third quarter we both scored a TD. So it was what? 28-21? Sure. Huh. So he let you down or what?
Hey, shit. Yo, DB did it to my damn receiver, so. I don't know how tall the nigga is. Oh, you know, I just realized I have not scored. I got held to 0. Big goose head. I didn't even realize that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm low key. I mean, I knew I was gonna struggle with this quarterback, but I'm low key really proud of my defense though. I didn't think you was finna try to score again. I thought you was gonna let it be. This nigga jacket. Why though? Yeah, Bryce just threw a lot of picks too.
Lose the game, niggas get more active, man.
That's what I was saying. I'm glad my defense held up pretty well because you ain't scored on the last touchdown to the fourth quarter. But I knew my quarterback was gonna struggle. That shit crazy.
Tyler
I didn't think
quarterback
he was gonna be missing throws like that though.
got the most yards.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Tyler quarterback threw for 840. Tyler quarterback. They ain't got the most yards. But
I was
big ass gap.
I was the first nigga in the season to get held to 0. Nigga, you scored 34. Talk about some 49. You was down there. You was 2 touchdowns away.
Why you keep talking about that?
Why he keep talking about that shit? We talking about today, nigga. That's crazy. Yeah, let me go look at the.
Y'all, but what week y'all boys play?
You threw 4 touchdowns? Oh, you were trying to make it even. Oh, you were trying to make that bitch even? Oh, you threw 4 picks? Oh, damn. It should have been 5, but. I threw 4 picks too, though. Yeah, that fumble was crazy though, cause I put that shit on I put that shit on conservative for ball carry, but I guess he got hurt anyway, so I guess it makes sense now.
Yeah, you got another upset that week.
What's the upset?
You won, Mark.
This nigga here, damn well that was no damn upset.
What that? Hey, Tay.
Ignorant.
Tay, what that boy supposed to say when you went over your schedule?
You said what?
When you went over your schedule, what supposed to say?
What upset I had?
I said when you went over your schedule, what Sosa said?
I don't remember. Sosa here, you can ask him yourself. I don't remember what that boy said.
Tay went over his schedule, and we were talking about the games he gonna win. What you had to say when he got over Miami? Yeah, when we was going over their schedules earlier.
I don't remember. I don't know what he said. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember.
Nah.
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember because our
He just said it was gonna be an easy game. Yeah.
I guess that's what he said. I thought he said that about Tyler. I don't.
Shit, hell nah. That nigga Tyler going 1-11.
I thought that's what he was talking. I thought that's who you was. I thought that's who Bryce was talking about. I don't remember saying that about Martin.
That nigga Tyler gonna lose 2 computer games. At least he ain't gotta worry about no bowl games. That'd be a headache worrying about bowl games.
Yeah, my defense held up better than I thought we was. Though.
What happened? Yeah, they are. You gotta play a nigga you never played before. Huh.
Yeah, I went into this game more. I thought the score was. I thought the score was gonna probably be like 50 something, 22, 24 type shit.
Y'all'll be alright. Y'all can split them visits. Just in case. You should have talked that over with him first.
It's just you just gotta follow the clues wherever they take you.
Drive time? You put you in control when you buy a car.
I need a car, but $300 a month is my limit.
Oh, that's easy. Just get approved, and then you can control your.
Pop.
This is a commercial. Look at your real deal at drivetime.com.
Pretzel crust at delicious cheddar cheese. Pretzel crust is back at Little Caesars.
Yep, that's all Brian can talk about.
It's
Right. Did you finish all the reports?
It's
It's really just Pop. Pop said he should be home before his hand. So. Yeah,
What happened to
just
Pop,
saying
bro?
he ain't gonna play. Darius and texting him he ain't gonna play.
You said they not gonna play?
Nah.
Pop straight though?
Yeah. He at the
Oh,
hospital.
yeah. Oh, you ain't heard nothing since then. Ate
Wait,
some
some
raw
booty.
meat. He had some raw meat.
I want everyone. So yeah.
Y'all shut up. Talking about every dog has his days. I don't know. It sounds like that boy gave it his all against you. That boy in the hospital now.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy got an IV in him.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Die for this shit, coach.
Crazy.
Close your eyes.
Why?
No.